Skylark Meadows is a haven for wildlife. This 18-acre hay meadow in the heart of Somerset farmland supports a wide variety of plants, including purple saxifrage, adder's tongue, corky-fruited dropwort and yellow rattle. 3 years ago, this habitat was under the same threat which has destroyed 98% of all similar meadows since the war. Changing farming methods are thought to have left 1 in 10 plant species extinct. The farmer who owned this meadow, Ted Fry, had traditionally managed the land without the use of chemicals, mowing only once a year in mid-July. This method retains the flower-rich grassland and allows time for the open ground nesting wildlife to reproduce, which explains the sighting of skylarks, snipe and brown hares here. Ted was due to retire and needed to sell the land.
If an ordinary farmer bought it, he'd mow this hay off and he'd spray it, kill off the grass, and he'd rip out all these hedges all around here. He'd plough it up and put it in the wheat next autumn.
By chance, its secrets were recognised before the sale, which led to a group being formed to preserve it. One of the people involved was Donald Rayner.
This, at the moment, represents an island of life. It represents a living museum. So it really is vital for future generations as a living record of what we've got inherited from the past and what we've got for the future.
Generous donations came from local residents, business, the Wildlife Trust and numerous others. But after the disappointment of a failed lottery bid, the project still needed a major sponsor. It was at that point Joe Cosley from Plantlife heard about the crisis and stepped in to make up the shortfall. Plantlife is the only membership organisation dedicated to the protection of wild plants and the places they grow, with Skylark Meadows becoming the charity's first reserve in Somerset. The key message from the Skylark Meadows story is that these precious areas can be saved by the efforts of small groups of local people to be enjoyed by future generations.